Hello everyone, it's me Sen, and I'm here with a different video. I got a message from PlayStation saying that I have quote unquote breached PlayStation Network Code of Conduct. Now if you haven't been keeping up with what I've been posting Wasteland 2, which as you can see right now is the footage that I am playing in the background as I'm recording this. It's kind of Fallout like the old Fallout games, turn-based, tactical. It's got some crude humor and touches on very quote-unquote sensitive issues like servitude, if you get my drift, stuff like that, And sometimes you come across some NPCs that just make you angry and you curse and all that other stuff. But, I just wanted to give you a little bit of context of what I've been doing before I got this. So, the message says, Dear Sen, your account received a warning. Why? We determined that you breached our terms of service, which includes the code of conduct in Explore. This was investigated and confirmed after careful consideration by the PlayStation Safety Moderation Team. Further offenses may lead to your temporary or permanent suspension from PlayStation Network, preventing you from interacting with other players and playing online games. What's wrong with it? Offensive or abusive content, including any vulgar language, images, audio, video, other user-generated content, or abuse directed at others. What now? We expect all players to act decently, respectfully, and consideration for one another. Therefore, we ask you to review the code of conduct and follow these rules in the future. These guidelines exist to ensure all members of the PlayStation community can fully enjoy their online experience. Sincerely, PlayStation Safety. Make sure I'm not missing any other part of that. No, it's just support, contact, and other stuff. So that's what I got today. Not even like maybe an hour ago, right? I got that message and I'm reading through it and I'm thinking to myself, when did I do anything really messed up? And I look at what I recently posted with Wasteland 2, right? And the only two things that I can think of is either they didn't like me talking about the prison area that I uploaded, which is the Red Scorpion territory. And in that territory, they quote unquote capture people. I'm trying to be as safe as possible so this video doesn't get me in trouble either. I know it's stupid. I have to talk to you like you're a toddler, right? I have to use quote unquote safe words. And the other thing that I could think of is there were moments in the game where I'm like getting into my character, if you want to call it role playing or whatnot, my Desert Ranger, and how like I would respond if I was my Desert Ranger talking to the NPCs. Keyword, I'm talking to the NPCs, right? These are non-playable characters, as you all know. If you don't, that's what NPC stands for, is a non-playable character. They aren't real people. So I really don't understand why I got the message. Now, if I broke terms of service, TOS, that's fine, right? That's fine. Send me a warning. But the thing that really annoys me is the fact that nowhere in that gives me where in any video that I've been doing or any sort of like evidence, right? They don't really go into detail on where exactly I messed up. with breaking their code of conduct, or like TOS. You know, I'm gonna alternate between the two. Just to let you know, I'm gonna alternate between saying the two. So it leaves me in this predicament, right? When a person gets an email like that, all right, they understand that something they did was wrong, right? But they don't understand what exactly it is so that you can avoid it in the future. Now, in the email, I did read over the part where it says, what's wrong with it? And it says offensive or abusive content, including any vulgar language, images, audio, video, other user-generated content, or abuse directed at others. Now, do I swear in my videos? All the time. I swear all the time, right? I swear because, you know, that's just me. Is it good to swear? No, but it's how I communicate, right? Is it good? Again, no. But again, that's how I am. That's who I am. I swear a lot, right? It's no different than any of my other videos where I'm swearing. So swearing isn't really the issue. They've never really talked to me before about swearing. Now, they have contacted me before, and we'll get into that later. Abusive content, including any vulgar language. We've already been over that. Images. Wasteland 2 is a game. Let me see. It's a game that can get gory. It's rated M, right? It's a rated M game, but it's a single player game as well. So, you know, I'm recording it, I'm enjoying it. I want you guys to enjoy it as well. And images wise, there's nothing really super bad except for the times in combat where there is a chance that things go boom, if you know what I mean. So I can't really do much about that. If I did that, then I'd have to put like a bar over every single encounter, every single thing. That would mean taking my videos into Share Factory, which I'm in right now, and putting basically a sticker or a logo or some sort of censor bar over every enemy, right? And that is just doing way too much. That's kind of ridiculous and asinine, in my opinion, to just be required to do all that. But again, I've been recording and it's never been an issue before, right? I've even played more gory games and there's never been an issue with that, so it's probably not that. Audio, like I said, yes, in the audio I do swear, and I was like playing my character, right? I was getting into my player's role where if an enemy, sorry, not an enemy, an NPC or even an enemy, yeah, said something, you know, I'd say something back to them and we would fight. I would quote unquote assert my dominance and be like, you know, I don't appreciate you talking to me that way, you know, stranger. But like I'd say it more colorful. You all know what I mean by that. You know, I'd curse at them. I'd quote unquote, you know, say, oh, I'll make you regret it if you. I'm gonna say if you get what I mean a lot. Like I said, I'm being very safe word right now as to not get on the bad side of anything else. Continuing with the list. Video. Again, the only thing I've been doing lately is that one Where Winds Meet content, and then Wasteland 2. And I've already said, like, I can't really do anything. Putting a censor bar over everything like that would be just way too much. And You know, they've never had a problem with it before. Other user generated content, I'm not really sure what that means, but I haven't been doing anything used by others, right? Or abuse directed at others. Now that, again, I was talking very rudely to the NPC. But again, that's an NPC. It's a non-playable character. No real person is behind that. It's code. It's just code at the end of the day, right? So yeah, I don't feel bad if I'm like telling code, I don't appreciate how you're talking to me. Watch how you're talking to me, but in a more colorful way, right? While I have been on Where Winds Meet, you know, I haven't really been talking to anybody. I haven't really actually been enjoying Where Winds Meet lately, and I don't think it's really related to that. But here's the problem. They don't tell me what it is. It's all speculation, so you don't know where exactly you went wrong. You don't know what it is that you did wrong. I'm not really gonna change who I am, right? I curse. I curse. Yeah. I like to play my character. I like to get in my character's like role and shoes, and I'm not gonna change for anything or anyone, right? The problem with this is you don't get told or shown exactly where the issue is. And I feel that if a real person, because I highly doubt that an actual Sony team member reviewed it, it's like YouTube and the AI system. Not a real person really looks over it, right? It's most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, you get the bot. You get a bot. The bot doesn't understand jokes. It doesn't understand that it's an NPC. It's just detecting what it's programmed to detect. And if it flags it, if it comes up as flagged, then you know you get a warning or penalties or whatever. I highly doubt it, because if anyone did, they would understand that the only thing that was really there that was like super bad was just like me swearing at the NPC. Now again, am I saying that I've done nothing wrong? No. No, I'm not saying that I've done nothing wrong. Alright? If you deem that I have broken any terms of service, code of conduct, you're right, then I should be punished. Right? It's fair. The problem is where it starts to be unfair is when you don't tell somebody about it. And I've had this happen before. Back in the past, when I used to make real life advice and talk about issues on YouTube, I talked about a certain quote unquote sensitive topic, but I was not promoting it in a good light. I was being criticized. I was criticizing it. I wanted to be informative and tell people that, hey, not everything is good on this place or this or that, so parents should be protective of the kids. And while I was talking about it, I had made a video, and at the end of that video, I got a warning, right? I got a warning by PlayStation because I talked about something that they don't want me to talk about. It's really dumb. It's really dumb. You have to tell people what they did wrong, or they're never going to learn. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you